coming down. And I could not control it at all. Like, it was just the same motion, one motion. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Killian. And I got a story time for y'all today. My day almost got ruined, but I knew I had to do this video today. Like, I was not going to let anything come in my way. But today we're going to be talking about the time where I pissed my pants while at work. If you've never been pregnant before, then you probably don't know how easy it is to just, like, literally pee your pants at any point in time. I was not aware of all the symptoms. Literally, you cannot laugh too hard. You cannot sneeze too hard. If you have to, you gotta go. If you have to pee, just go. Like, literally, don't try to hold it. Once you're pregnant, you have to kind of, like, stick with whatever is not going to make you throw up. So, if you're, like, a type of person where you, like, eat different things every morning for breakfast, once I got pregnant, I couldn't do that no more. I literally had to find that one thing because everything was making me throw up. Everything was making me super sick in the morning. So until I found that one thing that did not make me sick, like, I had to stick to that every morning because I was still working at the time. I was still getting up and going to work. I had to be to work for, like, I think 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I worked at a call center. So I had to stick to that one thing. But one thing that I just could not stand was the prenatal vitamins. I could not stand those vitamins at all. Like, I took them and they always made me sick. And I was like, this is one thing that I have to take, but it's always making me sick. And every morning I would take it, and I hate taking pills, by the way. Like, I hate taking pills. If I have a headache or if I'm in pain, I'm not going to take any pills for it. I'm going to let that junk ride out until I feel like I'm about to freaking die. Then my husband will come along like, did you take this? Did you take that? And he already know the answer to it. I'm not going to take any pills. Every morning I would literally take them and just try to get my mind to not think about what's going to happen next, which is me feeling sick and throwing it up. Some mornings I would throw it up, and some mornings I would manage to keep it down. I had to try to play a mind game and mind trick with myself every morning. So the fact that I was going to work was even worse because I'm like, I don't want to throw up at work. So this particular morning, I went into work, took my pill as usual, and I get to work, and so I'm on a call, and I'm talking to, I don't know who I'm talking to, a female or male, but I'm talking to the customer, and I'm like, yeah, okay, helping them out on the computer, getting everything, doing my job. And that funny, nausea feeling came right then and there. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, please, not this morning, not this morning. I literally got tired of feeling sick every morning. Every morning I was getting sick. And I was telling my doctor, I think we switched the prenatal vitamins from what I was taking, switched it twice. And nothing was working. Like, anytime I took any type of prenatal vitamins in the morning, I tried not taking. I said, okay, don't take them in the morning. Take them, like, during my lunch, with my lunch or whatever. Nothing worked. So it didn't matter if I took it in the morning or if I took it in the afternoon. I just couldn't stand it. My baby was just kicking it back. She was just like, ew, no, don't like it. Don't care when you take it. I don't like it. And so I'm on the call and I get that feeling. So I'm like, oh my God. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, no, please don't do this. Like, don't do this morning. So, all of a sudden, I'm on the call, and I just feel me about to throw up, y'all. I just feel it coming. So, I'm still on the call. I didn't even tell the person bye or nothing. I took the headphones off real quick. The bathroom was not that far away from me, but it was at a distance, and plus people was around, so I didn't want to bump into somebody. I didn't want to fall. I was hoping nobody was in the stalls. It was like, it is huge. If you ever been in a call center, you pretty much know what I mean. You're in this huge room, and the bathroom is, everybody got to share this bathroom. It has a bunch of stalls, but it's still a lot of people compared to the amount of stalls that was there. So I'm like, please, like, I want to throw up in the bathroom, in the toilet, not on the floor in front of everybody. So I'm like, I literally got up. I remember exactly what I had on that day too. I had on a long skirt. I didn't wear pants. I had on a long skirt and just regular shirt or whatever. And I got up. So y'all, I got to the bathroom. And yes, of course, the stalls were full. The stalls were full. It was like a line in there, people that was getting up ahead of time, that was standing there waiting to go in. And here I come in the bathroom, and they're all looking at me like, I'm like this, holding my mouth, because I feel it coming, but I'm trying to hold it back. And I'm holding it, and my supervisor saw that I had flew and left the headphones and everything. And I don't know if they could, like, did they check to see if anybody was on the call, but I know they saw me just, like, literally jumped up from the chair, and I ran to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, and I literally, luckily, I saw somebody that I knew. So I had to ask them, I was like, can I go, please? Like, I gotta go. They saw that I was pregnant, and a lot of them had kids, so they kind of put two and two together. They saw me standing there with my hand over my mouth, so they were like, okay, the first person that come out the stall, they were like, let her go, let her go. I went in that bathroom, y'all. All you heard was, at the same time, while I'm throwing up, I am peeing all over myself. I'm in the bathroom, on my knees, vomiting in the toilet, and peeing all over myself. I could just literally feel my legs just wet. Like, everything was just coming down. And I could not control it at all. Like, it was just the same motion. One motion. As soon as I just went, I felt it was just like, shh. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I cannot believe what is going on right now. Like, I was so embarrassed to come out the stall, for one. I was already embarrassed the fact that everybody knew I was in the bathroom throwing up, but then I'm like, okay, well, I'm pregnant, like, hello. But it was still like the sound of it. Everyone was just there, and some people were, some people that knew me was like, okay, and then other people was like, what the heck? But the part that the part that everybody didn't know was that I was also in there literally peeing all over myself. And it was so much pee coming out. And I didn't even feel like I had to pee at the time. I didn't even feel like I had to pee. So that was even more surprising to me when I did pee. So I was like, where is this coming from? Like, what? So I'm in there and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, what am I going to do? So the next step was really trying to get out of that bathroom without people knowing, like, hey, why the bathroom floor is wet? Like, did she vomit on the floor? Like, what the hell? So I was literally in the bathroom stall panicking. I was panicking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not want to be remembered as a pregnant girl that peed on the floor in the bathroom, and I don't want to. I don't want to be that chick. I don't want to be that chick. So I was so worried. Like, what the heck am I gonna do? So I came out of the stall, and I told everybody, I was like, wait. I made them believe like I had like made a huge mess in there with vomiting. So I just told them like, hey, don't go in the stall. Just wait. So I went and got a lot of paper towel, like a whole lot of paper towel, and I went back in that same stall, and I was like cleaning up the floor. I was trying to soak up the pee off the floor. And the front of my dress had got wet. Like, I think I was saved by me vomiting. That saved me so much, because that would have, like, if I had just went in the bathroom running saying, oh my God, I had to pee, then it would have been so obvious if I had came out of the stall with water on the floor or my dress wet. Like, that is so obvious. Like, oh my God, did she just pee on herself? But the fact that I had vomit and everybody heard me, I think that kind of like cleaned it all up for me. But I still couldn't leave that pee on the floor. Like, that was just super nasty. I couldn't. And I had to go tell my supervisor, like, hey, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. So he was like, what do you mean you gotta go? Like, you just got here. My shift started like at 8 or 9 o'clock, and it was only literally like 10 o'clock at this point. And he's like, what do you mean? Like, you just got here. You can't leave. And I was telling him, like, this was so difficult for me to talk to my supervisor as a guy, and I'm a female, to tell him like, hey, I gotta go, because. So I was hoping that because he saw that I was sick earlier and that what happened in the bathroom, well, he didn't see what happened in the bathroom, but he saw me fly to the bathroom. So I was hoping from him seeing that he would kind of understand, but no, a lot of times they don't. Supervisors, especially guys, don't. They don't care. I just had to, I was just very firm with it, and I was just like, hey, I gotta go. Like, I don't care at this point. I gotta go. I am not staying here with wet clothes on from my waist down with wet clothes on for the rest of the day. Like, I don't leave until 5 o'clock. What the heck? And lunch is not until like another 2-3 hours. So no, I gotta go. So I literally went home and I came back. I went home and came back because I didn't live like, I lived probably 15 minutes away from the job. So I went home and I came back, but I was just so, I was just thinking about it the whole time. Like, that is just so embarrassing. I literally came out of the stall holding the front of my dress up, and I just made people think like, oh my god, like she vomited all over herself or whatever. But I'm glad it worked out the way it did, honestly, because like I said, that would have been so embarrassing. But like I said, if you haven't been pregnant before, you don't know, or if you just have a weak bladder regardless and you just pee on yourself a lot, then you understand. But if you've never been pregnant before, you don't understand how like easy it is to just have that weight on your bladder. You're constantly just thinking about, oh, don't sneeze too hard, or don't laugh too hard, or it's always something. Like, if you vomit, you're gonna pee. Like, you're going to pee on yourself. You sneeze too hard, there's a great chance you may tickle on yourself. So that's the end of this story. If you like it, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, get a comment. And if you comment, if you take the time out to comment on my video, please take the time out to hit that like button. Hit the like button before you leave. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys in my next video. Toodles.
Looking at the truth, the money never lie, no. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, early morning in the dawn, know you